What's a profession that vastly overestimates itself? I was a lawyer for a few years, and I can confidently say that most lawyers think they are way more important than they actually are. I worked at a big firm, and the amount of ego and self-importance was insane. I remember one partner who would make everyone wait for him to start meetings, even if he was just in his office doing nothing. He would also insist on having his own personal assistant, even though we already had a team of assistants for the entire floor. Another partner would constantly brag about how he was saving the world by representing big corporations in lawsuits. He once told me that he was the last line of defense against the forces of evil. I couldn't help but laugh at how ridiculous he sounded. The worst part was that these lawyers would often treat their clients like they were doing them a favor by representing them. I once had a client who was a small business owner, and he was being sued by a much larger company. The partner I was working with would constantly belittle the client and tell him that he was lucky to have us representing him. The client eventually fired us and hired a smaller firm, and they ended up winning the case. I left the firm after a few years and started my own practice. I now represent small businesses and individuals, and I make sure to treat my clients with the respect they deserve.